How's it going, guys? Biker Mike here. Been a while since my last video, but have this little project I'm going to do today. Going to attempt to change the right front wheel bearing on my GMC Sierra. The bearing itself is actually good, but the problem I'm having is what I believe is the ABS sensor on it. So I already went and picked up actually 2 wheel bearings. I got them both for $95 shipped. So pretty good deal on that. Figured it was worth a try. Try them out. Even if they don't last, a couple of years, it'll still be good. Okay, so here's the wheel bearings I bought off eBay. There's the part number there. I can't remember the eBay store, but you can find them on there. You get 2 of them shipped for, I think it was $95. And I think they even have like a 5 or 10 year warranty. I can't remember. But for the $95 for 2 of them shipped, you can't really go wrong. They look pretty decent. I don't know how long they're gonna last. Hopefully they last a while, but like I said, for the price, even if they only last 2 or 3 years, it's only $100 for 2 of them. So the reason why I changed the one in my truck was because the ABS sensor was acting up on low speed stops. It was triggering the anti-lock brakes to come on. So I just changed it and road tested it. It's all fine. It must have been the sensor and the hub. The bearing itself on my old bearing, or the old hub, was fine. It wasn't growling or making any noises going down the road. It was just the ABS sensor that's built right into them that malfunctioned. So as soon as I put the new one in, I road tested it and it worked fine. Sounds nice and quiet too. We're gonna pull the wheel off to begin with. Got a 22mm socket.
And we're just gonna run these off.
Next thing you need to do is take out the caliper bolts. They're 18mm socket for those. So on the back of the wheel bearing, there's these 15mm bolts. There's 3 of them that hold the hub on. Now the top one here, I couldn't get it out because of the ball joint. So you could take the ball joint out, but the bolt will move back far enough that the threads are out of the hub, so I can still take the hub off and just run the bolt back in with the new hub in place. So these are just 15mm bolts, so I'll just run that off with the impact gun. And then we need to take the center hub nut off. Just had to go get the right adapter for my impact gun. And then the hard part is getting these off, so I'm going to try my new impact hammer to kind of chisel in between the hub and the spindle. So the impact hammer didn't work, so I just got out this little chisel. I sharpened it really sharp and just been driving it through with the hammer, and it's pulling the hub off. So it just takes a little persuasion, and I'll just keep working at it till I get it off. So I took it out of the top and just working it in on this side over here now. Maybe I'll give the air hammer a try again. So there you go, it's free and clear. Wire tied the brake caliper up on the control arm just so I don't damage the brake line, and I'm gonna take all the wire holders off and the connection up top here and get everything ready to put the new one in. Now before I put the new one in, I'm gonna clean up this surface here, and you can see where the mechanic before put some anti-seize on the drive shaft there, and I'm just going to put some around here too, just so that it makes it easier to get the wheel bearing off the next time. But that was good that they put anti-seize on there. I'm kind of surprised to see that. That's the sign of a good, friendly, helpful mechanic helping out the next guy. Okay, you can see I got the inside of the spindle all cleaned up, and put some anti-seize on the drive shaft and the mating surfaces on the hub itself, just to help prevent corrosion and to make it easier to get it off again the next time. So I happen to have some high temp anti-seize in the shop, so that's just what I used. But any type of anti-seize, like I said, anything that'll help prevent it from seizing up right on there for the next time. So that's just what I did, just a little tip there. So at this point I'm all ready to put the shield back on and the hub, and just reassemble everything. Okay, so I got everything back together. Everything's all retorqued up, axle nut, brake caliper bolts, and the spindle bolts. I got the wire all routed up in the proper clips all the way up to the connector on top of the shop. And overall, it's up to you if you want to tackle this job. It can be a real bear to get the hubs off, but with a little bit of persuasion and persistence, you should be able to pry it apart with a little chisel and an air hammer chisel. So there you go, guys. There's another Biker Mike how-to. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you like the video, leave me a comment, any tips you guys have, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.